Hey everybody, today's video I wanted to look at Chargepoint stock. We do have some recent news here that came out on January 5th, and I also want to pull the chart up because we do have an important level that was just broken. So we're going to get into the chart. We're also going to get into this news about this recent collaboration with Mercedes-Benz, Chargepoint, and MN8 Energy. We're going to look into that company as well, and I'm just going to bring up some things. So if you don't mind hitting the like, I definitely appreciate it. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I put out daily videos. Hit the notification bell. If you're interested in some free cryptos and stocks, check out the links down below. Conditions apply, of course. And let's take a look at Chpt. So what is this news? Well, I will leave it down below for you to read it for yourself, but the title reads Chargepoint and Mercedes enhance driver experience with fast charging network in North America. And in the title, they left MN8 Energy here. This is one of the largest US solar, stationary power, and renewable energy providers. Well, all three today announced plans to rapidly expand the availability of DC fast charging with the development of over 400 charging hubs across the US and Canada. Powered by Chargepoint, the Mercedes-Benz charging hubs will be in key cities and urban population centers along major highway corridors, wherever you need to charge. That, we know where they're going to have to be. But basically, this trio plans to rapidly expand the availability of DC fast charging with these 400 charging hubs. And these 400 hubs will have over 2,500 Chargepoint DC fast charging ports, and MN8 and Mercedes-Benz will jointly finance and operate the charging hubs powered by Chargepoint's charging hardware and software. And as said by Chpt stock's CEO Pascal Romano, automotive leaders like Mercedes-Benz continue to lead the transition to electric mobility by bringing new EVs to market, and Chargepoint remains committed to enabling the simplicity that drivers expect and the charging speed that they need for all vehicles whenever and wherever drivers want. And he goes on to say, with this partnership, we're expanding upon our existing relationships with MB and MN8 to deliver a seamless charging experience for drivers and turnkey charging solutions at no upfront cost to site hosts. We believe the expansion of charging hubs like these will enable the emergence of a new 30-minute retail economy at the intersection of innovation and accessibility that combines charging and commerce, gaining drivers a superior experience to charge quickly and easily. So I think what he was trying to say here is people will start a 30-minute shop, they'll have their vehicle fully charged, they'll do these kind of quicker 30-minute economy shops. A 30-minute retail economy. I think that's where he's going with that. But continuing on here, here's a couple of details available to all EV drivers. The Mercedes-Benz charging hubs will offer Mercedes-Benz drivers additional benefits, including preferential access via reservations, as well as the convenience of automatic authentication functionality like plug and charge, enabling seamless and secure communications between the vehicle and the charging infrastructure. While authentication via card, app, or head unit will be possible, it's not required for Mercedes-Benz customers using the Mercedes Me Charge service. Now, as said by the chairman of Mercedes-Benz here, Mercedes customers deserve a compelling charging experience that makes electric vehicle ownership and long-distance travel effortless, and that's why we are launching a global high-end charging network that will offer a charging experience to match the extraordinary Mercedes driving experience. We're excited to start right here in North America with two strong and experienced partners, Chargepoint and MN8 Energy. And as for what type of DC fast charging, these are going to be Express Plus, which is the ideal platform for fueling and convenience, retail, and highway corridor charging locations. And these systems can deliver up to 500 kilowatts per port, depending on the configuration, and is designed to easily scale to meet future demand as EV adoption and vehicle compatibility grows. With its modular design and liquid-cooled cables, Express Plus can conveniently and efficiently charge today's and tomorrow's electric vehicles. So these DC fast chargers seem to be getting better and better, offering more and more kilowatts, and of course the cars have to be able to accept that much charging. There are some vehicles out there that can only go 250 kilowatts, different things like that. But I think as we continue to advance the EV industry, as we continue to innovate the charging infrastructure, over time those charging times will get cut down more and more and more. Now, I did want to pull up the chart here in just a second, guys, but have a listen of what I said in my last Chargepoint video about a week ago. I do think it's very possible that we do come back down there, even break this level. That being said, I do plan on buying some Chargepoint. I definitely believe in this company long term, and I think it's pretty obvious right now that EVs will become more and more mainstream. Most every make under the sun is now offering an EV in their lineup. I think looking years from now, to buy this company at its current market cap is an absolute steal. And in my eyes, long term, this is a 10-bagger. So in my last video, I was talking about the May 11 low. We did since break it. I did pick up a little bit of Chargepoint here for my IRA. Now, one thing you'll notice here, once we broke this falling wedge, we quickly dipped down. We broke our May 11 low. That's definitely not a good sign. That was 6 months in the making. Now we're at a new low. One thing to look at that's kind of positive is it did quickly bounce out of that point, but we did find resistance on the bottom of this falling wedge on the previous descending support line here. So it became a resistance and flipped, as well as the 200 EMA on the hourly chart here. We'll see where we start moving from here. We are still obviously in what looks like a downtrend. I personally believe in Chargepoint for the long term, and I think it's a great time to be adding to it. And I did, like I said, pick up some for my IRA. This is my extremely long-term account. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll hold it until retirement, but I will be holding it, longer than my typical brokerage account, of which I do have shares in that one as well. But I'm thinking about starting a specific YouTube portfolio, putting 1,000 in and just giving you guys periodic updates, showing you guys what's going on there. Let me know down below if you like that idea. Just a simple starting with $1,000, maybe putting in 100, 200 a month or something, and just giving once a week updates. Let me know what you think about that down below. And before I get out of this video here, I did want to show you guys MN8 Energy. Now this company is not yet on the stock market, but it is planning on an IPO. This IPO date is unknown, but one interesting thing here is they did file 9/12/2022, only a few months away. We should be getting some information here on their IPO, and we will eventually be able to invest in this company. I think it is definitely one to keep an eye on. As it was said, this is one of the largest leading solar companies, and according to this right here, they are one of the top 5 largest solar and storage asset owners overall in the US based on total gross capacity of projects. I definitely think this is a company to keep an eye on and just see when that IPO comes out. But I will be keeping this one on my watch list, giving you guys updates about MN8 when it comes out. But how do you guys feel about this recent ChargePoint, MN8, and Mercedes alliance? Definitely another positive step forwards in EV infrastructure. Definitely more good news coming ChargePoint's way. And we'll see how this affects ChargePoint's revenue on a yearly basis. We might get an update there. We might get a revised guidance to the upside. But thanks as always for watching, guys. I appreciate you, and have a good day.